Ready? Ready? Haha! This is so cool! Man, I can't believe you gave this to me. Why did you? That's for another time. Really? You're still doing this? You know, I thought we were past this secretive mentor shtick. It's getting tired. You still haven't told me what this is exactly, or why I have it, or anything, really. I don't know anything about you. Until you're willing to tell me more, I think you better get out of my life. Wait, you're not focused. What happened? Ah! Where am I? I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. You know what? I could just cry and not do anything, or I could make the most of my time here. Huh. I've got Wi-Fi. Weird. Might as well get the next review done. Hey everyone, the Tom on the internet here, and welcome to Love It or Hate It. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a predicament, but I've decided to do a review to pass the time. Today, we're doing something that's been on my mind for a while now. Today's review, Transformers: Age of Extinction. Five years on from the events of Dark of the Moon, humans have turned against the Autobots. Optimus Prime teams up with engineer Cade Yeager in order to take a stand. Also, a Cybertronian bounty hunter tries to set up a new trilogy. Now, I could say really positive things about this film like I usually do, and provide a refreshing point of view on the internet, but I'm not. I don't like this film. I don't like its story, I don't like its characters, I don't like that the trailer suckered me in and actually got me interested only to provide the same old crap. I don't like that the effects aren't as impressive as the first film, although I could just be desensitized to CGI at this point. I don't like its humor, I don't like its product placement, I don't like its overly long runtime, I don't like... well, you get the picture. So, down to business. This movie is just dull. Of all the times for this series to branch out and do something different, this was it. And what did Michael Bay do? A bare-bones story, too much focus on the human characters, weak, obnoxious humor, explosions, you know, exactly like every other Bayformers movie. That being said, this movie does screw up in a unique way.
She's a 17-year-old girl. How old are you?
20.
She's a minor.
We're protected by the Romeo and Juliet laws.
We dated for a little while. I was a sophomore and he was a senior. It's fine.
No, it's not fine.
We've got a pre-existing juvenile foundational relationship. Statute 2705-3.
What?
Why did that have to be in there? True, this movie was doing a father doesn't want to let daughter date subplot, but that could easily be done without this stupid age gap. Unless one of the writers has something he needs to tell us, I have no idea why this whole scene is here. Going back to what I said about this film being dull, what's annoying is that it's clear from the dialogue that this film is trying to be an important installment in the series, yet I just don't care enough to pay attention. I can see that people are speaking, I know it's English, and I can sense its importance, but all I can hear is blah 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 inventor, blah 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 blah. This movie is so dull that the sight of Optimus Prime riding a freaking dinosaur into battle gone out of me. How do you do that? The Hong Kong climax is so much white noise. I wrote this review while it was happening and I didn't miss anything. That's how little I cared. The only reason I felt sad when Ratchet died was because I liked him in Transformers Prime, which is a vastly superior product. Just go watch that instead of these stupid movies. Whoa, I'm rambling. Gotta move on. When it comes to the characters, there are three kinds. Asshat, obnoxious comic relief asshat, and Optimus Prime. The movie tries to get me to care about Marky Mark and these two guys, but their behaviour in the beginning does not endear me to them. Regardless of what you think of Sam Witwicky, he had that dorky charm to him. I don't remember hating him. Annoyed possibly, but not hated. Were there any likeable, watchable characters in this film? Yeah, he was pretty charismatic. Oh, she was badass. Okay, I don't remember finding him annoyingly hateable. That's 3 humans. Just 3 out of dozens of characters. Anyway, now to talk about Optimus. Many people complained that the movie made him uncharacteristically violent and bloodthirsty. Now, unlike the similarly violent instance in the third movie's end, I actually feel that this time it's justified. I mean, Optimus has been betrayed by the people he spent 3 movies defending, and most of his comrades have been slaughtered and melted down by them. It's understandable that he'd feel angry and want to get back at the humans. So you see, his bloodlust is completely justified.
You defend my family, or die.
What?
We're giving you freedom! You defend my family, or die. We're giving you freedom! You defend my family, or die. Freedom! Or die. Freedom!
Wow. The one criticism I justify, and the movie managed to screw it up. Congratulations, Age of Extinction. I dislike you even more now. This negativity is getting me down. How about I try to give some positives to lighten the mood? Well, the story had potential. As I said, the trailer caught my attention because it looked really cool and interesting. Why were the humans hunting Transformers? This looked really dark and intriguing. These kinds of thoughts entered my head the first time I saw that trailer, and this is why I'm so annoyed with how the film turned out. The trilogy setup, teasing the quintessence, was also intriguing and was a good world-building opportunity. Shame the film stopped me from being interested enough to care. Something else I liked was that all the Autobots had their own distinct designs, with some nice little details like Hound chomping a bullet cigar, or Crosshair's badass parachute long coat, or... No.
Bumblebee has held command, despite his complete and total lack of anything resembling warrior discipline.
Oh, please, tell me you didn't.
Find your inner compass. Loyalty is but a flower in the winds of fear and temptation.
What the hell are you saying?
It's a haiku.
Cut the crap before I drop a grenade down your throat.
Did you learn nothing from Skits and Mudflap?
No. That's Optimus Prime.
That's not even Ken Watanabe's natural speaking voice. You are intentionally giving him a stereotypical Asian accent. What is wrong with you? I gotta wrap this up. In conclusion, this movie sucks. It's repetitive schlock that barely learns from its predecessors and wastes its own potential in doing so. If you want to see some good Transformers stuff, go watch Transformers Prime. I can guarantee you'll have a much better time. I'm the Tom on the internet, and singing us off is one of the only good elements of these films, the awesome credit songs. Actually, you know what? This film doesn't deserve the awesome credit song. How about we give it something it truly deserves?
I'm sick of this crap.
Well, that's the review done. Maybe I can find some clues as to where I am. Whoa. This is beautiful. What are these things? And why do I get the feeling that one's looking at me? I've got you. Mr. Walker-Ellis? See what happens when you use a conduit without thinking? I have so many questions. Was that old thing you? Where was... Wait, conduit? You might want to sit down. We have much to talk about. I'm not actually a person. I'm a spirit. One of the spirits of the internet. Okay. To be precise, I'm the review spirit. How many of you are there? Enough for each aspect of the internet and its various types of users. Vlogger, Tumblrite, troll, you name it. And that orb? You were correct. That was my true form, or rather the portion of it I didn't insert into this body. And a conduit? That is a device, in your case a time-freezing remote that has been charged to a special energy. For example, most magic staffs are conduits. So you and the remote are like Horcruxes. Never thought of it like that. Anyway, your conduit has been charged with the energy of the internet itself. What? The internet doesn't teleport people? How do you know? Have you ever tried? The internet has always connected people. What most people don't get is that it can allow users to view events from other universes. How many are there? Too many to count. So you're saying that all internet shows actually exist somewhere in the multiverse? Not just internet shows. What are you... The Lego box! Every media project exists somewhere. If you wanted to, you could visit the universe of everything you've reviewed. Whoa. Wait, that's why I could control my computer with the TV remote. They're connected through the internet. Yes. Okay, so why did you give this to me? Well, many don't agree with me, but it is in my interest and yours for you to learn how to use the conduit. What? Why? What's going... I'm sorry. What? Excuse me, I asked you a question. I don't want to burden you with this yet. I know it sounds lame, but when I met you, you were just so bored. Then you started reviewing stuff, and you found something you really enjoyed doing. I'd like you to have at least a few more months to enjoy it before I have to burden you with this. What? I know, but please, just indulge me. Alright, but I'm not dropping this. I'd like an answer one of these days. Oh, you'll get answers. I can promise you that.
Somebody remind me where I am, Miami or Timbuktu. Did I ever tell you my uncle's monkey ran away from the zoo? Would you tell me what this all means? What happens if I go through that door? Cause I'm looking up at the ceiling, but it's turning into the floor. Ooh, when I'm bored, I kinda drift away. I'm not sure quite why we work all day. I've been thinking, and I've got this plan. Let's go right now. Come meet me in the sky, I'll be waiting for you. And we can't hear what they say up in my air balloon, air balloon, air balloon. Sing any song you want to. Now we're so high it can't rain. Up in my air balloon, air balloon, air balloon. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I don't like dropping names, but Kurt Cobain is all in my face. How the hell am I gonna tell him Elvis already took first base? And then out of the blue, this cruise is using altitude. All we need is a little more elevation. Take me back to where I can breathe. Ooh, when I'm bored, I kinda drift away. I'm not sure quite why we work all day. I've been thinking, and I've got this plan. Let's go right now. Come meet me in the sky, I'll be waiting for you. And we can't hear what they say up in my air balloon, air balloon, air balloon. Sing any song you want to. Now we're so high it can't rain. Up in my air balloon, air balloon, air balloon. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Shake it now. Gimme some. Sailing through the clouds. Tripping now. Shake it now. Gimme some. Sailing through the clouds. Tripping now. Come meet me in the sky, I'll be waiting for you. And we can't hear what they say up in my air balloon, air balloon, air balloon. Sing any song you want to. Now we're so high it can't rain. Up in my air balloon, air balloon, air
Hello, it's me again. He still needs time. Much more time. You cannot possibly refuse me now. We have to forbid universal travel in this multiverse from here on out. It may slow the process down. I see. Yes, I understand.